Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are hearing the sound of my voice right now, that lets me know that God is giving you the finger of grace one more again. Yeah. That means He has woken you up and given you another chance to be great. Yes, indeedy, man. God has given you another chance to be great. So yes, indeedy. Let's do everything that you can do today to be great. Let's do everything that you can do today to be great. Yes, indeedy, man. No procrastination today. You know what I say about procrastination? It's like masturbation, man. You're just screwing yourself. So I tell you what, let's think about what you can do today. Did I not pay the light bill? What happened, man? Hold on. One of my lights just went out. See, we get this thing working correctly. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Shout out to Thomas Morse, who has entered into the building. Yeah. You know what I say? I'm not in the problems, only solutions, man. Yeah. You see the title, man. Dmitry Bivol has finally gonna get a fight going down. Yes, indeed. He's finally going to get a fight going down. Oh, Eddie Hearn, old fast Eddie, say that we looking at December the 2nd or by December the 9th that they're going to have a fight for him. Yeah. Now, they have not said who he will be fighting, but there is a host of names that he can possibly fight. You dig? Yeah. And I do have the list right here somewhere. Bear with me, man. Bear with me. Let me pull up that list. Okay. Joshua Buatsi, Dan Aziz, Anthony Yard, Richard Rivera, Olanskas Gross, I never pronounce his name, Lyndon Arthur, Craig Richards, or Andre Durrell. Who would you like for? Well, we know who we want him to fight. We'd rather see Dmitry Bivol and Betterbe. Yeah. But you know, that's in the perfect world. But we live in this imperfect world, in this boxing community, that very seldom we get what we want. But listen here, I can't complain because we have been getting a lot of fights this year that been okay. Yeah. So shout out to the boxing gods. Yes, indeed, for answering a lot of our prayers. Shout out to Mike Ryan, man. Shout out to Mike Ryan. Mike Ryan, man, has been in the building consecutively now. Yes, indeedy, man. So it lets me know that he has been bit by the hangout bug. Yes, indeedy. So shout out to Mike Ryan's, man. He's become to begin to be furniture in the building. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. He said, good morning, everybody. Just check my mental trap, and it was a success fish on my brother's fish on. Okay. Being in boxing news is in the building. My guy Remo is in the building. So I'm glad that Remo done made it back home safely, man. Yeah. And the professor, no other, Al Booger, is in the building. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the usual suspects, man. There it is. The mayor is back in the building. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday, Kareem. Hope you had an excellent birthday, man. And hey, we still celebrating you, my brother. Yes, indeed. You don't turn 65 but once. You did only once. So shout out to Kareem Hassan The birthday continues. Happy birthday to my brother. He said, first thing I did was hit the appreciation button. We want 100% likemanship up in here today. You dig? That's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, man, let me make sure. Let me make sure that that I done hit that appreciation button as well. Yeah. I already did it. Already did it. Yeah. I already did it. So man, I tell you what, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, man. Station break me real quick though, man. Let me get that. I got some tea going on today. Hold on. Yeah. I got that energy tea again that I had yesterday, man. It was so tasty and so good. Yes, indeed. Yeah. It got some little hibiscus in it and some type of vitamins and all those good shenanigans. I told you I hit my wife tea stash. Yeah. My wife got a section in the kitchen that's just for tea. She got tea from all over the world, man. Yeah. So I hit her tea stash again. Yes, indeedy, man, because it's pretty good. Yeah. This is the energy red. Yeah. Come in a nice little canister and everything. And like I say, man, she's one of those tea enthusiasts. Yeah. Tea enthusiasts. So yeah. I rated her stash. You dig? What y'all got going on, man? What you all got going on, man? What, how, and who do you want to see fight Dmitry Bivol, man? Yeah. Because he also had an injury, man. I'm not sure exactly what that energy, the energy. I'm still thinking about this too. What that injury was, but he did have an injury, and the negotiations with Canelo never came to. But you know what? I'm gonna let you know, man. When you the guy, when you him. Yeah. If you want a fight to be made, it will be made. I'm talking about Canelo. Canelo didn't want that fight to be made. Understandable. Yeah. Understandable. He did not want that to be made. And I understand, man, because he know what Bivol was going to do to him, man. He's going to punish him. And that wouldn't have looked good for his brand. You did? It wouldn't look good for his brand. So it is what it is, man. But yeah. Shout out to my brother, man, Kareem Hassan, man. What did you do for your birthday, man? Enlighten us, man. Let us know what you got going down for your birthday, man. Yesterday, man. What did you do? Did you get some good food? That's the first thing I want to know. What did you eat, brother? Yeah. Price Boy 85 has entered into the building. Just Do Boxing has entered into the building. Fender Bender has entered into the building. Miss Joette has entered into the building. Oh, yeah, they pouring up in here. Yeah. They are pouring up in here. Yeah. I fought this morning, man. I had to fight this morning. Yeah. I had to fight this morning, man, because I ended up waking up, I guess, around 3, and I've been up since then. But I'm gonna tell you, I fell back to sleep around, let's say, about 5:47, 5:48. Yeah. I'm talking about one of them good deep ones too, man. And man, let me tell you something. 8 o'clock started itching coming real fast. Yeah. Pause. Yeah. But I tell you what, I was like, man. But I had to give myself a speech. I said, get your ass on down them stairs, boy, and get on down there. Get on in there, man. Yeah. You have a job to do, man. Get on down there. And then that little dude on the side said, man, on the other shoulder, he was like, but you retired, man. Come on, man. Man, I had to knock him off. You dig? I had to knock him off. Said, man, get your ass downstairs, get yourself some drinks, and get on downstairs, man, and get that show kicking off. Yeah. I had to, man. I started thinking about what I say in the morning. When I say procrastination is like masturbation, you're only screwing yourself. I said, get on down there, man, and get that show started, boy. So there he is. I told on myself. I'm keeping it real, man. Yeah. And we here. We in the hangout, and I'm so damn glad. I just had to get in the building. That's all I had to do was get in the building, man. But it was just the way getting into the building. Thank you, Miss Joette. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tim Layton say, good morning, everyone. Remo, Just Do the Mayor, Thomas, Price Boy, Fender Bender, Al Booger. Yeah. Being in boxing news. We all in here. But I tell you what, Big Ray is in the building. Yes, indeedy, man. Big Ray, another one, man, that recently started coming in the building, man, and then became furniture up in here, man. So shout out also to Big Ray, man. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You think I be joking when I be saying, man, I love the new guys, man. But seriously, man, I love to see when someone finds their way into the hangout. And once they in here, man, they started showing up every single day, man. Yeah. That warms my heart. Yeah. It warms my heart so much, man. Just like Miss Joette as well. Yeah. She showed up in here, man. She said she found out about us by Just Do Boxing, and a lot of people done came by our way of Just Do Boxing. So salute to Just Do Boxing, man, for sure. Because he didn't had a, he didn't come by himself. He came, he came with a party pack. You did. A shout out to the ones that's coming in here, man, and just locking in and then, man, let me tell you something. I'm talking about my nucleus, man. I'm talking about cats that have been here since day one. I'm talking about the Tim Laytons. I'm talking about the Thomas Moores. I'm talking about the Remos. I'm talking about the Showtime the guy. I'm talking about the mayor. Yeah, Kareem Hassan. Yeah. I'm talking about B3. Yes, indeedy. Al Booger. Yeah. I'm talking about cats that done been in here from day one. Yeah. No matter what, rain, snow, sleet, horrible show of what, they show up in the building, man. Fender Bender. Yeah. I'm talking about my day one cats, man. Yes, indeedy, man. That's just been up in here. Yeah. Just been up in here, man. And I sit around and Jay with the E. Yeah. Dre Finest. How can I even cash sport? It's so many of them, man. And like I say, charge it to my mind and not my heart, man, because I'm trying to tell you, man, these are the day oneers, man. Yeah. That show up all the time, man. Yeah. I'm talking cornerstones, man, of the hangouts. You did. Skywalker has entered into the building. Yeah. And that's my guy right there, Skywalker Boxing, man. You dig? Yeah. Just love the sport so much, man, and just believes in support, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. All of you all, man, just warm my heart, man. And I just want to say thank you just for just being in here each and every morning with your boy Old Hardcore. Yes, indeed. And I be sitting saying, man, I can't wait till we have 600, 1,000, 5,000, 50,000, 100,000 people, man. You did. But I'm trying to tell you, man, what's more important is what we got right now, man. I'm talking about the ones that's in here all the time, man, that make the hangout what it is. Yeah. The ones that make the hangout what it is. So shout out to all you all, man. And if I forgot someone's name, please forgive me, man. It will come to my mind while we're speaking. Yes, indeedy, man. It will come to my mind eventually, man. Like I say, charge it to my mind, not my heart. because my heart is with all y'all, man. And y'all family to me. Yeah. So I know some of y'all might have seen the short that I put out recently, and it was one of the segments of the show, man, where I'm talking about how I can't understand how people just straight disrespect their followers, man, and talk greasy to them, and yeah, just that and the third, just because you don't agree with them, man. I can't stand stuff like that. Even Miss Joette said she stopped watching them type of shows, man, because it's despicable, man. Yeah. Remo said the same thing, man. So I'm glad that we don't have that going on around here, and we ain't gonna ever have that going around here, man. Everybody has a opinion, man. Yes, indeed. And y'all know what I say about opinions. It's just like assholes. We all got them, and sometimes we can be one too. Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. So yes, indeed. You're right. It ain't always about the quantity. It's definitely about the quality. You said a lot right there. You did, but like I said, man, the algorithm going to bring in like-minded people, man. More people just like us, man, that appreciate just the beautiful sport of boxing and just want to have a shot in the arm in the morning that we can talk about this sport we love so much. Yeah. The show that we love so much, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Like I said, when I first found out that they had stuff like this going on on YouTube, man, I was flabbergasted. You hear me? I was flabbergasted for sure because I did not know stuff like this existed. For one, I was never a social media guy whatsoever. Yo, let me tell you something. I was a guy that wouldn't even take a picture. I wouldn't even take a picture, man, let alone have a Instagram or a Facebook or any of those type things, man. Nah, man, I just didn't come from that mob. You did, but hey, sometimes change you must. Yeah, or die you will. You did. And I believe in change, man. So that's why I'm here before you, man, doing what I do because I just love this sport. You dig, and I like wringing myself out from what I've gathered in these 40 some odd years of loving this sport, man. So whatever that I have gleaned from the boxing world, man, I just want to give it back, man. And also I want to learn more as well. So the more I ring out gives me more room to bring in to myself. And you all have been teaching me like crazy as well, man. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. That's all. That's enough for all that soft shit now. What we got going on? Yeah. Our booker said, yeah, man, I found boxing on YouTube about four. Yeah, that's around the exact same time I did our booker about 4 or 5 years ago. He said really helped during the lockdown. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. And let me tell you something. When we had the pandemic, it wasn't no big deal to me because I'm a homebody anyway. I'd rather be in the crib for sure. I've always worked from home one way or another, some form of fashion. You did. So this was the pandemic was truly easy for me. You did. I just wish I had started my mom, mama hardcore Ben told me to do this. But back in the day, she used to tell me you need to be on the radio because you got such a good voice and this, that, and the third. And people used to always tell me that. Yeah, but I was moving 1,000 miles an hour, man. I just couldn't even fathom sitting in one spot for a particular long time. You did. But everything is in time and when it's supposed to happen. So you did. It is what it is, man. And I think that I'm here right now at this particular time, man. I can't even believe I'm running a podcast. Trust me. Don't know what I'm doing. Never been a computer guy. You dig? Learning on the job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to learn and I always go to YouTube University to find out stuff I don't know. Yeah. To try to, better, the better, I get to talk about that betterment. You did. So it feels good, man, to be able to be in the building. Yeah. It feels good to be in the building. And I used to watch other shows, man, and I used to just cringe. I used to cringe on the bad information that be put out there, man, and the abuse and all that stuff, man. And I was like, man, and you can be mad about it, and you can be this and that and the third, but until you decide to do something to make a difference, I mean, all that what you think about is in vain. You dig? So yeah. Station break me, please. Mm-mm. Yeah. So who y'all want Bivol to fight next, man? Or who do you think Bivol going to fight next? Let me know what you think, man. Talk to me quick before I forget, man. Y'all know I will forget quick. Yeah, I know I will. I do it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Who y'all think he gonna get that opportunity with, man? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. When it get to that stage where we almost to the finish line for undisputed, I don't know why it's so hard to then finally make that fight. Yeah. I don't know why it's so hard to make that final fight, man. It's like pulling teeth. And I'm gonna tell you, I know every hardcore wants to see that fight. I know every hardcore wants to see that fight, man. Better Beef and Bivol. Yeah. The two B's, man. I know I exactly want to see it for sure. And I know it's not a big casual fight. I know it's not a big casual fight. Yeah. But trust me, they'll get down with the program, man, when they start seeing hands laid. Yeah. To try and tell you, man, that would be a very interesting fight if they could get it done. And I just wish the WBC get their ass out the way on this one, man, because they are the one that's actually holding up the progress, man. You're talking about this Russia, Ukraine stuff, man. And sometimes I think people should just mind their business. I understand that these countries are warring. You dig? I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be insensitive to none of that. You dig? But to tell me that you don't want me to work because of that, I'm a little problem. I have a problem with that. Yeah. Because that's what they telling that man. Yeah. Fender Bender said everything happens for a reason, and we are. Yeah. It's no money to be made in that fight. That's the main hold up. Make it a co-main. Wow. Yeah, it ain't no huge money. You're right. And I'm one first to be one to tell you, man, it's the business of boxing. It's the business of boxing. But I tell you what, we done watched a lot of fights recently that there was no money to be made in it. I know they're gonna expect and want such and such money, but damn, what do you make that a co-main to? Talk to me. Let me know. You did? Yeah. What do you make that fight a co-main to, man? Who does that fight have to take a backseat to? Tim Layton said co-main to a tank fight. Well, at least the money would be there to pay Better Beef and Bivol for sure. Yeah. I heard it was because of Bivol having lived in Russia or was born in Russia or something. I can't remember exactly, but I thought that was one of the main reasons that I know WBC Mauricio Suleiman said that he was blocking the fight because Bivol was from Russia or lived in Russia or has Russia citizenship or something like that. I know that's what they said was the main reason. Thomas Hill says, good morning, Jay, and everybody up. Thomas Hill has entered into the building. Say, stress up, Ken, folks. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah. That's all good. Booger, it's normally me always making that. So, it felt good to be able to help you out a little bit because you're always helping me. Bam. Remo, I'm gonna tell you, boy, you be putting shit together, man. You be putting shit together, man. Yeah, I can see that on the Wilder and Joshua undercard. Better Beef and Bivol. Damn. Goodness gracious, boy. I tell you what, I start me a promotional company. I'm definitely getting you as my matchmaker, man, for sure. Yeah. He said, much appreciated. I am my brother's keeper for sure. And my brother is mine. Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. But yeah, Remo, excellent. Kudos for Remo, man. Yeah, AJ and Wilder, put it on the undercard of that, man. Yeah. It'd probably be a better fight, but I can see you tucking it right there. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I likes that. I likes that a lot, man. Hey, hit that appreciation button if you have not did that yet. Also, if you have not subscribed. And shout out to my mighty voyeurs. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Yeah. Shout out to the voyeur crew, man. Yes, indeed. And one thing I found out about the voyeurs, man, if you say something enough that will trigger them, they will jump in that chat. Yeah. They will jump in that chat if you say something that will trigger them. Yeah. They be like in that double dutch. They be just waiting to jump in. They be waiting to jump in. They just waiting for you to throw that keyword in. That keyword to get one of those voyeurs out there for sure. Yeah. It's always something with them promotional companies, man. Because Bivol was with Eddie Hearn, right? And who is Better Beef with? Is Better Beef with Top Rank? Or I'm not sure who Better Beef is. Somebody in the chat, let me know who Better Beef is with. I can't think of who he's with right now. I'm thinking Top Rank though. Yeah. I'm getting Bob Father vibes big time for that one. Yeah. Remo said need a 2006 Lexus SC430 with the red guts as a signing bonus. And I'm down, Jay. Ooh, hey. I tell you what, though, we figure something out, man. We might have to entertain it. Yeah. When we come out with hardcore promotions, yeah. When we come out with hardcore promotions, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. Fender Bender say Bivol versus Yard in England, money would be right. Yeah, if they fight in England. And Yard just fought Better Be. So then you got a cross comparison going on right there. You got a cross comparison because he just fought Better Be. So they'll do that. You did. And over there in England, man, they pay for anything. Yeah. They pay for anything. Yes, indeed. Hardcore boxing promotions. He said he got a ring to it. Yeah. You never know, man. You never know what this world has in store for us, man. So I'm open to it all. You did? I'm open to it all. You did? Let's grab these first 100,000 followers first. Let's grab the 100,000 followers first, man. And that's going to open up a lot of doors for us. That lets us know that we are in demand and people are interested in what we have to say. So let's conquer that first. Let's conquer that first, man. And then, then we move into all the fun stuff. You did? We move into all the fun stuff, man. Yeah. I'm for sure down with that hardcore promotions, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I already got the crew already here. I got everything we need right here. All we need is right here. Yeah, for sure. Yes, indeed, man. But what else we got going on? It's that time of the show, man, that we find out what's happening in the world of boxing today, man. So what's going on in the world of boxing today? What are the top headlines? Let's find out. Kenny Porter on Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Tank has to win by KO. Okay. He says he has to win by KO. Janabek smiles. Chris Eubank Jr. is easy work. Woo-wee. Crawford Canelo talks prompt big money comparisons. Okay. Jordan LaRusia continues unbeaten streak with win over Fano in Perth. Lauren Price wants Natasha Jonas. I believe I'm up there with the best. Jorge or George, is it George or Jorge? One of them. It might be George. I could be. I never pronounce his name correctly. Masvidal Masvidal remains confident of beating Jake Paul in the boxing ring. Steve McKenna to Florian Marcoux. I told Ben Shalom numerous times, I'll fight you. Jamel Charlo explains that it's tough to transform body into super middleweight. Roic Knapp takes down Prize Meislaw Zis in 5 in Kempton Park. Anthony Joshua could return in December if Wilder fight gets pushed back. William Zepeda training in the mountains, cutting no corners for Jester clash. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn fight is absolutely huge, says Hearns. Let's see what else we got in the world of boxing today. Spence will get it worse from Crawford in a rematch, Benavidez Sr. says. All right, okay. How did Bomac get the gun? Dave Colwell reacts to McIntyre arrest at Manchester Airport. Dmitry Bivol to fight on December the 2nd or the 9th. Terrence Crawford reacts to Canelo Alvarez comment about his resume. John Ryder is pushing for Gennady Golovkin's fight in November or December. There it is. That's what we got in the world of boxing today. Make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly. You dig? Yeah. Make sure that you govern yourself accordingly. If you're interested in any of those things that I just said, half of it was in the boxingscene.com. The other one was in Boxing News 24. So you can find it either way, you dig? That's where I always get the information on what's happening in the world of boxing today. Yeah. The Rise podcast has entered into the building. Young senior has entered into the building. What do you do, senior? What you got going on, man? What the word is? Thomas Hill said, hey, Jay Hardcore, you think you can finish the conversation you were discussing with me regarding trucks, the 1500 like model with running boards, and the pros and cons of purchasing from the auction versus the dealership? Oh, without a doubt, my brethren. Basically, what I was saying, that the whole thing with buying used vehicles, you did 9 times out of 10, like if you're buying like from a dealer's auction, you did, most vehicles that you're normally going to receive is a vehicle that's been traded in and that is over the miles that the dealership is willing to put on their lot. You did? Yeah. So they try to make sure that they keep their vehicles under 100,000 miles. Now, another reason why that it would end up in the auction opposed to on their floor, let's say that it is under 100,000 miles, but yet it was not taken care of well properly. Yeah, it might got too many dents, or someone really didn't take care of the vehicle, and it's going to cost them too much money to get it back up to par. That's another reason why it will end up in the dealer's auction. Then the third reason is just a shit vehicle. Yeah. Just a shit vehicle, man. Where somebody done dogged it, it got engine problem, it knocks, or it runs hot, and things of that nature, man. So all those things that you got to take, for example, you did. I'm gonna tell you, man, miles have never scared me when it comes to a vehicle. Because if a vehicle got a lot of miles, that let me know that it's a good vehicle, you did, because it hung around so long. So miles don't scare me, not at all. But and another good thing about buying sometimes from the auction is you got to keep in mind that this car has been traded in or been dropped off for a reason. Somebody just was done with it. So you know it's going to have problems. So my rule of thumb is say always be prepared to put anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 into a vehicle once you get it, to get it back to where you want it to be. You did? Yeah. And sometimes, man, you just might get blessed, because the little old lady from Pasadena, man, that never really drove her car at all, that never ever drove her car at all, man, and finally traded her car in. It got low miles and everything, but yet it's an older vehicle, but yet it got no damn miles on it whatsoever, man, and she really never drove it. But yet it ends up at the auction, and you're lucky, man, especially if it's a one owner, man. That's so important, man. But when you started seeing multiple owners on a vehicle, man, that's never a good time either. Because if it's a good vehicle, people tend to hold on to it. You did. So you seen it's a vehicle and it's been a one owner, man. That's a good thing. That's letting me know that that person kept it for a while and he dropped money into it and made it, a good vehicle. Yeah. But that Silverado, man, I like that Silverado. Very good put together vehicle, man. I'm never big on American made vehicles, but that Silverado was definitely made pretty good. Yeah. It was definitely made pretty good. So I give that a thumbs up for sure. You dig? So yeah. When I look at vehicles, man, I break out my decoder, man. I break out my decoder and look at everything, man. And then I pull up, the Mannheim on it to see exactly the history on it, man. See the maintenance on it. You did. How long ago did somebody else be an owner, and did somebody grab it real quick and then end up putting it right back in the auction? That's letting me know that something about that vehicle they didn't like for them to put it right back out there, because the whole object is for them to make money with it. I'm talking dealer to dealer now. You dig? So yeah. You got to break out the coda ring out on these vehicles, man, to understand them, man. You dig? Yeah. And I always go a day or two ahead, man, to check out the vehicle, man, and put the ODM joint on it and everything to check it out. You did find out what the codes, because all vehicles gonna have an engine light on it 9 times out of 10. When it don't have an engine light on it, that makes me suspect, because that make me think you turned it off. You did. And also pull that oil cap up, man, and check in there and see, make sure you don't see no, no milky white looking stuff or things of that nature. But yeah. All you got to do, man, when you're ready to make a move, let me know, man. I can help you as much as possible, even if I'm not helping you buy the vehicle. You're not coming through me. That's no big deal, man. But I will definitely, if you give me the VIN number, I can run the history on it and see what it got going on. You did? Yeah, I hope that helped you a little bit, my brother. I hope so. I hope so. But yeah. Sometimes it's better to buy a used car. Definitely, I ain't into the new cars at all. You did, because soon you take it off the lot, man, that thing depreciates, man. A new car is a bad investment, my opinion. You did, yeah. In my opinion, but it is what is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What else you got going on, man? I hope that helped you a little bit, Thomas. Yeah. Albert, I feel like Ford and Chevy have been making reliable cars and trucks for a little while now. I'm gonna tell you though, one Ford vehicles that I stay away from is Ford Explorers, man, and some Expeditions, man. We call the Ford Explorer the Ford Exploder. Yeah. The Ford Exploder, man. That's the one vehicle I definitely stay away from for sure when you get to talking about that Ford. Yeah. With the Expedition, it hit or miss sometimes, man. You did, but I like the Expedition more than I like that Ford Exploder. I don't mess with that Explorer at all. You did. Yeah. That's fine, man. That's fine. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. If you don't have my number, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll make sure that you have my telephone number so you can pass that on to her. Yeah. For sure. Mm. No problem. That ain't no problem, Thomas, man. No, we family, man. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. Yes, indeedy, for sure. What else we got going on, man? Yeah. What we got? Is the Wi-Fi moving slow? Oh no, I just don't have my joint moving. Okay. Yeah. Because lately the Wi-Fi been doing all right, man. I ain't had seen you talking smack about my Wi-Fi whatsoever. You did. He showed up the other day with his Obama phone and they're crying about my Wi-Fi. I was like, man, it ain't the Wi-Fi, it's that Obama phone you got, man. Yeah. Come over here, man, talking about my Wi-Fi, man. You better stop playing, boy. Yeah. You better stop playing, boy. Yeah, man. But I definitely want to see Bivol. I don't know how he didn't know about it. We all talked about it yesterday, man. Yes, indeedy, man. You need to put hands on them. Yeah. Back in the day, when somebody had a birthday, used to give them birthday licks, man. You should do it on reverse on senior, man. When you see senior, you should hit his ass 65 times, Jack. Yeah. You should hit him 65 times, man, if he ain't say nothing to you on your birthday, man. Put that boo bang on him 65 times. Put that hammer on him, Kareem. Yeah. Put that hammer on him, man, for sure. Yeah. Our boogie say sedans and trucks are reliable. SUVs, man, yeah, SUVs, man, they sometimes get a little sensitive. Yeah. They get a little sensitive, like some of these boxers out here, man. I'm gonna tell you, boy. I did not realize how sensitive boxers are until I got into the media, man. Yeah. Oh, they some sensitive fellas, man. to be so much of some tough dudes, man. Yeah, that will put hands and feet on you. Man, a lot of these guys are so sensitive. Sensitive thugs need hugs, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. They definitely needed some hugs, man. I be seeing a lot of these boxers, man. You can't say nothing to them. You did. I mean, just if you just say that, hey man, I just think such and such will probably beat you, man. Oh my goodness, man. They don't want to give you an interview. They don't want to do nothing. You did. They get so sensitive, man. For sure. For sure. They'll block you and everything, man. But I'm gonna tell you who a real one. Crawford. Crawford knew that I was a Spence guy, man. He know that for a fact. You know, I let it be known and everything. But not one time has he ever blocked me or anything like that I know of anyway. But yeah. He's a real one, man, for sure, man. So shout out to Terrence Crawford, man. Shout out to Terrence Crawford, man. Hey, yeah. What else y'all got going on, man? What plans do you all have for the rest of this week? Who we got fighting this week, y'all? Any good fights this week? Thomas Hill said happy belated birthday to brother Hassan. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Hey, brother Hassan, we celebrating your birthday. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling crazy in the chest a little bit. We celebrating your birthday all week long, my brother. Yeah, all week long, man. One day just ain't gonna do it, man. We celebrate it all week long. So if you have not said happy birthday to brother Kareem Hassan, the mayor of the Hangout, govern yourself accordingly, man. We celebrating his birthday all week long. You did? Yeah. All week long, man. Yeah. He said, so Bivol is just on the shelf. Well, you know, he also had an injury, Al Booger. He had an injury. I'm not sure. I can't remember what the injury was. But basically, man, that's what it looks like, right? Looks like, you know. Yeah, we appreciate you too, Kareem, for sure, man. Yeah. Definitely appreciate you, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. What's the hangout without the mayor, man? Come on. Yes, indeedy. Cash Sport has entered into the building. He said, Thomas Hill said, Cash Sport, what's crack a lacking, man? How y'all be knowing how to spell that type of stuff, man? Say what's crack a lacking? Yeah, Tim Layton said happy birthday to you again and many more, man. Yeah. For sure, man. What you do yesterday, Kareem? Did you go eat? Did y'all cook on the grill? What you do for your birthday yesterday, man? Enlighten us, man. Let us know how the big dogs do it, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Did you go out for dinner? Did family just come over and y'all just kick back? What did you do for your birthday, my brother? Let me know. He said phonetically, Jay. We hooked on phonics. Wow. I think I was one of the first people hooked on phonics, man. You know, when I was a kid, my mom used to buy me books that had records that came with it. And this wasn't hooked on phonics. It was just books with records on it, man. And each book had three stories. You did. I can remember one of them was like Joey's horse and the ugly duckling and stuff like that. And you listen to the record and you read along with the book. You did. And I think that's one of the main reasons, man, I learned how to read and stuff like that. And my mom spray painted my alphabets all the way around my whole entire room, man. So I had to see the alphabets every single day. And then I stayed punished all the time. I was on punishment all the time. So I always had, these alphabets looking at me all the time. I had these books with the records. And then my mother made sure I had a whole set of encyclopedias. So man, the encyclopedia is like the World Wide Web now. You did, yeah. Anything that you wanted to know about anything was in the encyclopedia. You dig? So yeah. I used to sit around in my room and just read the encyclopedia. So I got just like a whole bunch of useless information in my head, man. But it made me a well-rounded kid, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So I always was a little ahead of the class and things of that nature, which made me get bored in class a lot. You did? Because I was always a little teeny bit smarter, man, because my mom made sure I had all these type of things. And as I said, I stayed punished all the time, man. So I'm talking about the encyclopedia. You remember them brown set encyclopedias, man, where the guys used to come knocking your door to sell them to you? Yeah, man. I sat and read the whole encyclopedias and dictionaries and man, yeah. Because that was our World Wide Web back then, the encyclopedia. You did? Yes, indeed. Kareem said I cooked out at my daughter's house, and 15 kids all saying happy birthday to me. I had a ball with them kids. Man, that sounds like fun like hell, man. I bet you did, man. You was the center of attraction. Yeah. Had everybody's attention, man. And you was on the grill, man. Sound like a he big time to me. Yeah. Sound like a he big time for me. Thomas Hill said I had the red joints. Yeah. Encyclopedia Britannic. Yeah. That was the Wired Wild Web right then. Yeah, that was the World Wide Web, man, because you could sit and read them books, man, and travel into all different countries and worlds and everything, man, just reading the encyclopedias because it was just a vast of information, man. You dig? So yeah. Yes, indeed. We grew up reading, man. Yeah. Reading is fundamental. Yeah. For sure, man. I used to love that, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was a big reader coming up, man. I read so much when I got older, I didn't want to read. I think that's why I like audiobooks more now. Yeah. Because I was down with the audiobooks when I was a kid. Yeah. So I love an audiobook now, man. I'll turn the audiobook on and fall asleep to it, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It was definitely fundamental, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah. We didn't have everything at our fingertips like the kids have now, man. And when me, senior, junior, and Little Hardcore was together the other day, Junior was like, "Yeah, man, YouTube." He said, "Anything I want to know, man, I just go to YouTube. Yeah. Because right now we are in the information age. There's different ages that we all went through. It's different ages, man. You had the I can't think of none of them right now. And I know, but right now we are in the information age. Nah, senior. Kareem was here. Kareem was definitely here. He was here when I threw the 65 punches and everything, man. He was in the building, man. Maybe you all were missing each other somehow, some way, some fashion. But he in here right now, bruh. The brother's in here right now. You saying all that, you could be saying happy birthday instead of all this rhetoric right now. Tell the old man happy birthday. You talking about how he ain't at the show and this, that, and that. You could easily say happy birthday, big bro, big homie. Any of that, man. Sometimes you still gotta learn these youngsters, man. Yeah. They have no coof at all, man. Gotta be right. Oh, Lord have mercy. See, that's senior for you, man. Yeah. Somebody time that guy out, man. Give him 300 seconds or something, man. Give him 300 seconds or something, man. What we got going on in here? Got to do more better, man. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? Yeah. There you go. That's much better, man. I'm about to time your ass out, man. Got going on in here, man. Stop playing. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah, wild boy, man. That's them youngsters, man. Them Baltimoreans, man. Yeah. Yeah. He needs that oops upside the head. That's what I'm talking about. Oops upside the head. Say oops upside the head. Yeah. Somebody need to put the boo-bop bang on that boy, man. Get some act right. Get him some act right, man. Yes, indeedy, man. What else y'all got going on today? We always going down memory lane around here for sure. Yes, and where my man Wim Old School at? He probably working right now. Yeah. There you go, Kareem. Invite him into the ring. That'll humble him. That'll humble him. He get hands put on him by a 65-year-old dude. Oh yeah, that'll humble him a lot, Jack. Yes, indeedy, man. Put them hands on him, man. Yeah. Show them how you got through them 37 years, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I see I'm out here instigating and shit. Hey, I put the link in the chat, man. If y'all want to come on in, the link is already in there to come on live with your boy Hardcore for sure. Fender Bender say winner gets Sally in the alley. Oh my goodness. You don't mess with Sally from the alley, boy. Yeah, they got stuff these days you can't even give back, man. Ooh, sirree. Sally from the alley probably got tuberculosis and everything. Yeah, stay away from Sally. Smash that appreciation button for sure, man. Smash that appreciation for sure. Who got the next birthday coming up, man? Who got the next birthday coming up? I know it's one coming up soon. I'm more than sure. There's always a birthday in the building. Who is next? Who got a birthday this month? Who got a birthday next month? Talk to me quick before I forget. Let me know who got them birthdays coming up, man. In the hangout. Yeah, so I can start preparing, man. So I can start preparing. Yeah. You lucky if you get the new COVID from her, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Sally from the valley, from the alley. Yeah. She got 2.5 teeth, Jack. She 2.5 teeth, and she weighed 97 and an eighth pounds. Yeah. 97 and an eighth. Yes, indeed. She got 2.5 teeth, man. She'll give you the Gumby special. Our booger say big 4 on next month. Big 4 on next month. Okay. So it's going to be the 4th, the big 4. Is that 40? Is that 40? Fender Bender say November the 4th. Okay. Remo say I need Plant versus Big Charlo. And Mrs. Charlo versus ex Mrs. Charlo on the undercard. Look. What you say, Remo, and name it unfinished business. Okay. 40. Yes, indeed. Okay. Make sure that we celebrate that next month. You make sure you let us know what that date is and everything so I can throw that 40 piece. Yeah. So I can throw that 40 piece. And Fender Bender say he on the 4th, November the 4th. We make sure we get that one too. She said she'll wash your car like a madman. Yeah. Yes, indeed. He makes sure that we get that celebration up in here, man. He said, "This ninja said the Gumby." Yeah. She give you that Gumby special. Better stop playing, boy. Yeah. See, you caught that, huh? Hey, y'all stop playing. Don't y'all start the shenanigans again, man. Don't y'all start them shenanigans again. Yeah. Hey, I wonder how Bomac first night was, man. Wonder how that first night went down. Yeah. From old Bomac, man. You think Bomac started the shenanigans last night? Remo said, "Oh, be prepared. I'm 38, October the 3rd. You're going to be strong as hell by November with all these birthdays. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it." Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. All right. October the 3rd, throwing a 38 piece for Remo. Okay. Yeah. I wonder how old Bo Mac did that first night, man. You did. Yeah. I wonder did he break out that Debo? Yeah. One of the old Bo Mac run down on anybody last night. Libra season. Okay. Well balanced. Well balanced. Libra. I don't know a lot of Libras, man. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, but you're supposed to be a well balanced individual. My father was big into the astrology, man. My father could tell you everything about yourself. He read the stars and all that type. He wrote books on astrology and everything, man. He was heavy into it. Seriously. Yeah. All you had to do is tell him your birthday, what time of the day you were born, and everything, man. And he can really tell you what your characteristics were and what type of person you are. He was good at it, man. He was very good at it, man. I guess it was what they call a soothsayer. Rest in peace, pops. For sure. For sure. Yo, hey, y'all remember that movie, man, with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, man, when they was in prison? Stir crazy. Let me find out Bo Mac gonna be Grossberg up in that movie. Y'all remember Grossberger, Jack? Grossberger was no joke, man. Let me find out that's gonna be Bo Mac up in prison. He gonna be him be Grossberger. Hey, Fender Bender, cut it out, yo. Oh man. I tell you, boy, the hangout, boy, y'all horrible up in here, man, for sure. Y'all definitely horrible up in here, man. Yeah. Bo Mac, the new Grossberger, man. Old Birmingham jail. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. Hey, did y'all see that recent video of Jamal Charlo training with Roy Jones? I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. They got Roy Jones and Jamal Charlo training, man. You got Roy teaching Jamal, man, some pointers and everything. You did. It always takes me back to the video when Roy Jones was teaching Chris Eubank, when he was working the wire, but yet it looked like they done turned into a dance and shit. I was like, Roy teaching him the rooster strut, Jack. I never forget that. Yo. Shout out to Roy Jones, man. I think he's a hell of a fighter, man. But I just don't think give too much for his training, because he want fighters to fight like him. And Roy, man, was just a anomaly, man. He was a unicorn, man. And the things that Roy was able to pull off, man, most individuals can't, man. He was highly athletic. His reflexes were second to none, you did. And he just went against the norm, man. He went against all the rules in boxing. Yeah, for sure. Free Bomac, man. Yes, indeedy. Yeah. Free Bomac. Yes, indeedy. Bomac be like that dude in the what you call him, that always got a cheeseburger in prison. Always got a cheeseburger. Yo, just thinking about Bomac in prison just blows my mind. You did? Yeah. And he like talking shit too, man. So I can see him getting punched in the gizzards for sure. You know what I mean? In there talking smack, Jack. Yeah. Because Bomac will get disrespectful, man. Yeah. Exactly, Remo. Soon as the athleticism went away, man, they started putting them hands on that guy, Jack. For sure, man. Yeah. He couldn't do the rooster strut no more, man. Yes, indeedy. Yeah. Roy was something else, boy, man. Roy was fast, reflexes crazy, insane in shape. Yeah. He was a different one, man, for sure. Hmm. Yeah, definitely only one. It's definitely only one. Roy Jones, for sure. Only one Roy Jones. There'll never be another one. Will never be another one. Hey! Smash that appreciation button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not did that thus far. Yeah. Hey, where is my guy Dre Fine? Is that Dre Fine? Is where you at, my guy? Where is Dre Fine? Is that? Okay. I got that. But yeah. Thomas Hill just hit me with a 5-piece. Yeah. Thomas Hill just hit me with a 5-piece. So I'm gonna make sure that you know how I get down, man. Yeah. I'm about to drop hands on this bag real quick. Yeah. I'm about to drop it, man. I hope everything's good. Yeah. He just dropped a 5-piece, man. So I'm gonna make sure that I govern myself accordingly. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Ah, man, oh man. Put these gloves on. Yeah. I gotta start protecting these old hands. Yeah. I got them old brittle ports like Floyd, man. Yeah. So make sure that I protect them. Oh shit. Mm. Being here knocking shit down, man. Yeah. This 5-piece destruction is brought to you by my guy Thomas Hill. Yeah. That was Thomas Hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey. Yeah. Y'all know I like giving extras. Shout out to Thomas Hill, man. Just hit your boy Hardcore up with a 5-piece. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Where Dre Fine is at, man? I don't know if he worked last night. He might have been off last night, and he might be sleeping in late. But I'm pretty much sure eventually the big homie, if he's not in here now, he'll be in here this evening. Mm-hmm. He'll be in here this evening for sure. Yes, indeed. He don't stay away from the hangout too long. What else we got going on in the world of boxing today? You did? Yeah. Hey, who fighting this week? Anybody fighting this week that y'all know of? Let me see. See any updates on Bomac? I see something that just came across my table. Let me see. Nah, ain't nothing new. I guess it ain't gonna be anything new, man. You dig? I mean, I guess eventually we're gonna get someone that's gonna give a Bomac report on what he has to say. You dig? You know, so eventually that will come out. You know, because we all are very interested in what he thinks or say. You dig? Let me see what somebody saying something to me. Yeah. That was I don't know. Someone was I don't know. The chest was feeling a little funny, but I guess I'm good, man. You know, probably it's gas. You dig? But yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. Appreciate you asking, Thomas Hill. I'm good, man, for sure. Mm-hmm. Cash Sports say, shout out to Thomas. He's a poet and don't even know it. You did? Cash Sports say, remember that big guy Martin had crying in jail? I hope Bomac ain't him in there. Yeah, everybody wanted to know where Dre Fine is at, man. Yeah. I'm straight. Yeah. Woo wee. But what else, man? Anybody know any fights happening this weekend? Because I don't think of any. I can't think of anybody that's fighting this weekend. But there's always a fight, regardless. There's always a fight. I don't know who's fighting this weekend, though. Let me see if I can find anything. Kenny Porter say Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Tank has to win by KO. I'm gonna have to dig into that one a little bit. Yeah. I wish somebody come and tell us that conversation. Which somebody did tell me that conversation actually. I was thinking about Sean Porter and Gervonta when they was sparring and how young Javante put them hands on his son. Hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for another Tank sighting. Yeah. He says it's a 50-50 fight. Yeah. Views that it a 50-50 clash. With that said, although he respects what David brings to the table, Porter believes that the hard-hitting megastar only has one path to victory. He's got to win by knockout. Yeah. I think Tank would think different though. Mm. Reverse it then. Is the only way that Shakur can win is by decision? Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Thomas Hill.
Well, good morning, my good brother.
What's up, man? You got the Barry White on me today. Excuse me, my
Man,
brother.
I'm not trying to put the Barry White on you, bro. I was unfortunately tested the only thing I'm trying to do is practice what I preach. I'm just trying to practice what I preach. That's all I'm trying.
Hey, that was Barry's song right there, boy. Practice what you preach.
The ladies loving that song, boy. Man.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, look, my first name actually is Gary. So women used to always talk about my voice. I say, yeah. This is my Gary White.
See, look at you. Yeah. You from way back, you was a Mac, man. Look at
Yeah.
That encyclopedia actually did work. He gave you the command
hey, what you talking about, man? I was a scraptologist, man, for sure. Yes, indeed. Hey, I remember one time I booked the 411 lady. You did? Remember when we used to hit 411 for information?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. The lady on 411 started talking slick to me, boy. And look, back then they was local.
Yeah. No, you're right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. We end up. Yeah.
You didn't have no recording. You had an actual live person telling you.
Exactly. Yes, indeed. We used to dial 411 when we needed to know something, man.
It was our YouTube, I guess. It was our Google.
Yeah. Exactly. She had all the information for us, man. I wonder if you dial 411 now, what you get.
That's a good question. You remember the number for the time?
Oh yeah, but it was one. I think the last 4 digits was 1212, wasn't it?
Yeah, 1212. And I think it was 853 for us. 853.
I think different states was different ones. Yeah. I remember that, man. Yeah. Hey, we even had a weather one too.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Yeah. We could call and get the weather. We had everything on tap, Jack. Yes, indeed. We had all that information. What you got going on, man?
Man, I was just calling in first and foremost. Brother Hassan here, I was going to wish him happy birthday, happy belated birthday. But since we celebrating it for the whole week.
Yeah. We
celebrate for the second time over. That brother right there. A man so nice, we got to celebrate him twice. So we're going to hit him up with a happy birthday to him. Stevie Wonder, if he was here, he would say happy birthday to you.
Yes, indeed. 65 times around the sun, man.
Man, all he needs is 300 more, and he complete.
He do that. He's definitely immortal, Jack.
But Jay, what I really wanted to say, you kind of caught me off guard because I don't know who we talking about. Said what they said about Tank, but about the Bomax situation, I know he got like he and Terrence got like a pseudo relationship with Daniel Kinahan, and see William Old School had made a point about that. He's like, we don't know what kind of business that they got left with them, and he a
Mm,
big figure over that way. So I don't believe he then went over there with a gun, nor do I believe he went over there to purchase a gun. Just
mhm,
don't make sense. Like you said, we got so many more options out this way
mhm,
that we
mhm.
can get, and you can get a lot of it online or through the black market if you want something modified or something like that for him to go out there and put his his liberty at jeopardy like that, because he
Yeah.
been out there before, and
Mhm.
he know the laws of the land out there, so it don't make sense at all.
At
Like,
all. At all, man. I mean, it's actually sheer stupidity, to be honest.
yeah, and it's crazy how people will go with narratives.
Mhm.
I mean, that's the wickedness with these devices we have to our availability
Mhm.
now. They allow people to run with stuff, and some people will get other people to run with it, and that's crazy. Like, to
Mhm.
me, that don't make sense, and I'm like I'm no like fanboy or anything like that, and I don't like ride with people no matter what they do or say. But I mean, that being said, man, that brother, he just trying to make a way for himself and for the people that he care and support. And like, I don't understand why people would like hope on the demise of somebody or like
Mm.
put it out like that. So I hope he does get his fair shake, because I know when you in foreign soil, given our relationship that we've had with the world and how we like to impose our views on other folks,
Mhm.
as it's the absolute standard of certainty. People scoff at that, and they treat us bad for that reason too. So he's in a bad position right now, and I'm hoping that everything works out well for him, because that just don't make sense. None of that makes sense, like you
It,
said.
it doesn't make no sense whatsoever, man. For you to want take something like that to another country, well, a country where they don't even, it's against the law to even have. You did.
Yeah,
It's totally against the law to have something like that over
yeah,
there.
that's why they be getting knife stabbings and stuff like that.
Exactly, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
everybody got a machete over there, man.
man, they like
Yeah,
they in Jamaica
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the
Exactly,
big
exactly.
blade, chopping stuff off. They shank you in the hard way, but they ain't shooting nothing. So why he going out there trying to shoot somebody?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It makes no sense to me. And like I said, my argument would be, well, I done traveled a couple of airports here in the United States to get to, because you had to leave from Omaha to go to Atlanta to the UK. You did. So
Yeah,
that's right there. It's three different airports, man. So the chances are very good of being popped. You did, and
exactly.
who would take that type of chance, man? And
Yeah, riding the wave that he riding right now.
exactly, it makes no sense, man. Where you can, if you felt that somebody might have been in harm of you or something like, you just hire security. You
Yeah,
know,
no, you right.
just that simple. Just hire security. So,
Yeah,
I mean, why would you risk something like that, man? I mean, that's a huge risk. So it got to be some more to this story somewhere,
it's got to
somehow,
be some
some
angle.
fashion.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
got to be, man. And look. Now, if it's not, oh man, remember on those talk radio shows when they give you the donkey of the week?
Yeah,
He definitely have to be nominated. If
yeah, he definitely gonna be a day. He gonna earn that one.
yeah, he
He
has
definitely
to.
gonna earn that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. If he did that, what I mean, because first of all, they're gonna do, man, is they're gonna check that gun for fingerprints, man.
Oh, for certain, for
Yeah, yeah,
certain.
yeah, 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 yeah. So that's gonna be my first discovery, man. Especially if I know it ain't mine. Prove me some fingerprints, man.
But now, if it is a little bit of truth to Kinahan and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and that dude is a powerful dude over there, man. I mean,
Yeah, obviously,
He
man,
he,
he ain't
he
in
can.
jail.
Yeah, exactly. If it is that, there may be fingerprints on there from him, and they probably done
Mm.
found a way to put them fingerprints on him or made that man hold that gun. You know
Ooh-wee.
what I'm saying? So it's a real tenuous situation right now for him because he in foreign soil,
Mm.
and he happened to be. We in general are always on foreign soil. There's
Mm-hmm.
no place where we are safe. There's no place where we are not a threat. There is no place where we are not a heathen or a thug or some stuff like that. So we don't get the empathy nor the sympathy that other folks might get.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that, it goes well for him and that he can get back to his family and his people back at home.
Yeah, I hope he's able to get back home, man. But I'm trying to tell you, I don't think that the UK gonna just allow this just to be a slap on the wrist.
I don't believe so either. And that's the thing, man. Hey, there's always risk in everything we do. When we
Mm-hmm.
even get up and go out of the bed, there's a risk we can fall and hurt
Mm-hmm.
ourselves bad. So, you deal with that on a regular basis. But man, when you extend it by doing what they do and go to foreign soils and go various places, you run the risk of things like this coming into play. I just hope, like you said, for his sake and for his family's sake, that everything works out because stuff just don't sound right now.
Yeah, no, the math ain't mathing at all, man.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely ain't math.
Yeah, it's definitely not mathing, man. But I'm trying to tell you though, the significance of this thing is because you have a country that is so against firearms that they made it totally illegal.
Illegal.
You
Exactly.
did. So when you someone from another country comes to threaten the fabric of their country with with something they do not want in there, it will make you think that they're definitely, how they feel about us Yankees, or what they want to call us over here in the United States, man. You dig? They feel like we all thugs anyway. You dig? So now when you're
Yeah.
going to come over here and we welcome you into our country, and this is how you appreciate us. I'm trying to tell you, man. I just don't think it's going to be a good thing for him at all. You dig? So,
Yeah.
well, we
Our
just.
booker said, our booker said, your boy Denny is under so much scrutiny. He don't think he has anything to do with this.
Mm,
It's something what like I say, I don't know. That's just an angle that possibly could be
mm-hmm.
because like you said, nothing is just adding up. But man, whatever it is, if like you said, he made the decision to do what, either purchase or bring something to that country, he took a big risk.
Yeah. But who would come to a country to buy a firearm from a country that don't even allow firearms? You did? That don't even make
Yeah,
sense to me. I'm gonna rule that out. I'm gonna rule
yeah,
that out. You
yeah.
did? If
I hear you, and I
yeah,
agree. I don't think he even brought one there, but
yeah. It's like if I want a Mercedes, man, I'm not going to Ford to go get it. You did? You know,
uh-huh.
yeah. I'm not going to Ford to buy a Mercedes. I'm not going to do that. You dig? I'm going to go to a place where they got plenty of Mercedes. You dig? So he came from the place where there's plenty of Mercedes. You
just
dig?
just to get a knockoff.
Yeah.
I guess that custom. It's that custom edition he was looking for.
And we can get all that right here, man. Yes,
So yeah,
we're the most resourceful people in the world, man. We can get anything. Old
and
Len,
then
old Lenny can get you anything, man.
yeah, no, you're right. And then it's kind of crazy what's going on with Spence and his the meanderings around his corner, what people are purporting and things with him and Derek James and everything. It's just wild right now. They're just looking to make me news and content. But
Mm.
I didn't understand what you were talking about. Who was this that said Tank only chance against Shakur is to knock him out?
Kenny Porter, Sean Porter's dad.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh
Mm.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, it's in boxing scene. It's in boxing scene. He feels though that, but that's actually contradictory because I remember in January his conversation's a little bit different, if I'm not mistaken. I remember interviewing him in January, and it was 100% Tank at that particular time, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to go back and re-listen. But
So
mhm.
do you believe in the fight is nearing closer and closer to being made? Because it seems like when fights are about to be made, chatter like that starts to scurry, and then people will start to shift. Because I remember, like when it was Crawford and Spence,
Mhm.
how many times it has shifted back and forth, and once it started doing that, like at a high volume, the fight was near being signed.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I personally don't think it is. Like I said, I don't think that fight happens to the end of 2024, beginning of 2025, and that's just my opinion on that. You know,
You think that at that time he leaves Top Rank? Do you think that's when it happens, or do you think Top Rank will willing to co-promote the event?
well, Bob Aaron already says that he don't like promoting big fights, too much
I know
risk.
you don't. That's against his
Yeah,
business model.
yeah. And then Shakur also says that his contract is up next year,
Yeah,
so his contract is up in
and
2024.
and I would have to imagine Shakur feels a little slighted given the fact that I was going like overtime to try to make fights for Loma, but not for me.
Mm.
I would
Yeah,
think.
he
I would
loves
think.
he loves Lomachenko for some reason, man.
Oh man, he told that man he was greater than Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
And Muhammad Ali didn't Muhammad Ali make this man a lot of money?
A whole hell of a lot of money, man.
The most marketable boxer of all time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you say that about him, and you got little what's my man name that's on the roster with them, Nico Ali Wash.
Didn't he just get beat?
Oh, he did, huh?
I think he just got beat last week, right? I
He
think.
did.
I think so.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a matter of time. He was getting away with some stuff that just you like you said. He ain't Roy Jones.
Mm-mm.
Roy Jones got away with a lot of nonsense just because he was Roy Jones. And a lot of people, and I don't know what the hype was behind him. He
Mm-hmm.
just had power. I seen a lot of power in his shots because I mean he was hitting people and they were dropping, but I saw a lot of flaws in his fundamental
Yeah, but
basic.
he started too late, man. Started too late. So
That
many.
is true.
Yeah, I mean, you got guys that been doing this stuff their whole entire life, man, and you probably can't even beat the ones that are not that skilled. You dig? Like they always it's smoke and mirrors with all this, man. They can put them in there and make them look good as long as they want. You dig?
Yeah. So what do you think, man, given that statement right there? What do you think about the Shakur versus Frank Martin fight?
Oh, I think it's you're gonna have a, C fighter fighting a A fighter. I think
Okay.
I think he gets washed. You know, I some are saying knockout. Well, I don't see the knockout, but I definitely see a unanimous decision for Kerr for sure.
Oh yeah, I as well think it's gonna be. I think it'll be interesting in the first couple of rounds.
Hmm.
But once he gets everything down, I think that you like you said, there's nothing I think will come from him that will alter what Shakur has to do.
Not
I don't
whatsoever.
think like he doesn't have anything that Shakur needs to really worry about.
Hmm.
So it won't affect how he adjusts within the fight so great where it will impact him to do things a little bit more cautiously, and in doing so give a space where he can capitalize on. I just don't see it, but I do believe early on it will be a pretty decent fight, really good fight early on.
Hmm.
And then I just think that once everything settles, you'll see him just like you said, picking him apart. I don't see a stoppage. I don't see Shakur having that type of power where he can get stoppages. And a lot of people say it was like Mayweather. But when earlier in Mayweather's career, he was not. He was getting people out of there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Pretty Boy was yeah. Floyd just wasn't really when it came to his back end of his career, man. He was really trying to save his hands, man. So he
Yeah,
really wasn't. Yeah. So he was just finessing everybody, and he wasn't throwing no combinations or anything like that. But yeah,
yeah,
man, I think we're going to see more power from Shakur now since he's moved up in weight, and it's not hard. He's not killing himself to make weight. But I'm gonna try to tell you though. I mean, even the 135 division, I think is going. He ain't gonna be able to stay in this division but so long because he's a big kid. So I got him being in 140 by next year.
yeah. I think I would like to see them all at 140 next year. I really
Yeah,
would.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I think Tank easily can make that weight, and I think he fought well at 140. So
Mm-hmm,
that would
mm-hmm,
be nice. I don't understand. I'll say this and then I'll leave.
mm-hmm.
But I don't understand why so many people seem to believe that this man has no skill set at all. Like it's just strictly power and that's it. He just gotta
Who's that? Who's
hold
that?
Tank. I don't understand that. Like when I'm
But
looking at
those are
him,
but that's people that don't know boxing though, bro. You
okay,
know.
so then explain why somebody say the only shot you have is to knock him out. I've
Uh,
heard several people that box say this.
I think they're saying that more on the Shakur side, saying that they feel though that Shakur just is more talented when it comes to skills than Tank. But they know Tank got skills, man. They know that for a fact. But basically, what he's saying is that he feels though that Shakur's skill set is levels over Tank's skill set. Is what he's saying.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
What you see in that?
I'd see a 50-50 fight, man. That is genuinely a 50-50 fight, which he ended up saying that as well, that it's a 50-50 fight. You dig? And I think it's going to be a high speed chess match. One thing about Tank, man, Tank, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes for one. So Shakur, he's definitely going to have to put the press as well instead of thinking he going to wait for Tank to make a big mistake because Tank don't really do a lot of that. He's a very poised fighter, man. People don't realize that about him, and he's a slow starter because he want to see what you got going on. You did. I think Tank biggest problem is getting on the inside with Shakur. You dig? So it's gonna be he's gonna have to really rely on his feet, you know what I mean, to get him in. Once he's in, I think that's going to be beautiful for him. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I think that fight can go either way. I really do. I really think that fight could go either way. Now I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what type of chin that Shakur has because nobody's really ever touched it. So that's untested for sure. So those are the type of things I hope we get to find out this year. Maybe Frank Martin get to land something on him. We don't know. But I think it's a 50-50 fight. But if I had to put my $1 on it, I'm gonna put it on Tank because he got that equalizing at any given time, man. If he do land that hand on you, and it's been proven, he will put you out of there. So if I had to put my trade and place dollar on it, it would have to go on Tank.
Fair enough. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Well,
That's how.
I think Tank has, if I'm not sure, I think it's like a half an inch longer reach on his arms, and I don't know how wide his chest is, so it might even be more than that.
Mm,
So, I mean, and he said, I remember in the Complex video interview, he
mm-hmm,
said that he would approach Devin and he would approach Shakur much differently than he approaches every other fight he's had.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Makes
So,
sense.
so I know him getting it up close is going to be his game plan. So it'll be interesting chess match to say the least. But thanks for bringing me up, though. I appreciate the time, and also I appreciate what you said regarding the trucks and buying it
Oh yeah, that's easy.
from.
I'm looking up the reach right now.
Okay.
Tank is 67 and a half, and Shakur is 68. So
Oh, he's half.
Shakur only got him by a half inch. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the height is different because Shakur is 5'7", and I think Tank is 5'5", if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. He probably 5'4". He don't be looking like a giant up in there, but he put them giant paws on folks.
Yeah, man, because I remember seeing him and my son standing side by side, and if my
Hey,
son was taller than my 12-year-old was taller than him, if I'm not mistaken.
hey, Cat Sports just said what I was about to say too. I remember the last time I seen uh Shakur taste some power was
Mhm.
Nakatilia, and after that, that boy hopped on that bicycle like he said. He wasn't trying to get hit no more.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, yeah. I can't remember. Did it buckle him or anything?
um,
I don't think it buckled him. I don't
it
remember
didn't buckle him, but it definitely pushed him back. And after he got pushed back, he did the pop shot. He would get in, get out, get in, get out. He wasn't throwing as many punches. And I remember because like the buildup was so great for that fight, and a lot of people in the audience they kept booing because he wasn't trying to have, he was getting his kuka dodging on. He was over there kuka dodging on my man.
that.
I could tell you. But like I said, I really appreciate everything, man. Fantastic job as always, and
Appreciate you,
much
man.
blessings to you
Appreciate
and
you.
your family.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in on with us, man. And like I said, finding out that you get up early to be up in the building, man. I really appreciate you, brother.
Hey, you got to be hardcore to hang in the hangout, right?
Oh man. Oh man.
All right,
You take it
all
easy, my
right, then,
brother.
my great brother. You too.
All right, now. You take God bless. Have a beautiful day today, man.
The same as you as well.
All right, peace. What the dealie, y'all? What the dealie? Yo. Cash Sports say Nakatelli definitely got Shakur's attention, man. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Thomas Hill, man. Yeah. A real one for real. You did? Yes, indeed. What else y'all got going on today, man? Anything special? We definitely don't have any boxing this weekend that I know of. You dig? I think Cash Sports said there's something that coming off the UK on Friday. But other than that, that's about it. You did? Yeah. Other than that, man, smash that appreciation button. If there's no other burning desires, if anybody else is coming on the live, I'm gonna give you that opportunity right now to do so. If not, we're gonna shut it on down. You did. We're gonna shut it on down and see how great we can be on this Tuesday. Yeah. See how great we can be on this Tuesday. Great call from Thomas Hill, man. Great call from Thomas Hill. I love good conversation, man, about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. So shout out to Thomas Hill, my guy, man, for sure. Yeah. Another beautiful morning in the hangout. You did? Another beautiful morning, man. It's always a blessing. Always a blessing. You did? Yeah. What you damning about over there, Rise Podcast? What you got going on today, man? Yeah. Smash that appreciation button, man. And yeah, other than that, man, I would definitely, if you're part of the Apple chat, I will be keeping you all updated in all the up and coming developing news. B3, where the hell are you at, B3? Yeah. What y'all done did to my man B3? He ain't been in the building in a couple of days. You did? Yeah. I'm about to send out an APB on my man B3. For sure. For sure. Yes, indeedy, man. B3 ain't in here. Dre Finest ain't up in here. You know, I think it was J with the E. Was he in the building today? D for the win wasn't in the building. Have the E wasn't in the building. Let me find out, man. They still getting over their Labor Day weekend, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me find out they still getting over their Labor Day weekend. Yes, indeed. Skywalker Boxing, I believe, was in the building. Bruce Gas Jazz and more, man, was not in the building. Wim Old School wasn't in the building. Yeah, 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 yeah. But still, shout out to our family. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shout out to our family. You did. But other than that, this is your boy Jay Hardcore. Hardcore boxing news, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm talking about the cheers of boxing, where everybody knows your name, man. Live here in the hangout. If you're watching this afterwards, after the live, hey, 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 hey. And if you haven't subscribed, please govern yourself accordingly. Make sure that you hit the appreciation button. That's so important, man. And y'all keep old Bomac in y'all prayers, man, that we get him back to the old USA, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's put that prayer up for old Bomac, man, that we get him back to the old US of A. You did. We definitely don't want our brother locked up abroad, man. So let's send those prayers up to the big man that he get him back over here, man, safe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get him back safe for sure. Other than that, man, like I said, it's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. How you test that?